How's it going? Having a lot of fun here. I'm just gonna be waiting for my friend and there we go. But, like, no joke, check out how much this game changes under brightness. And then you turn it all the way up. And back to normal. Oh god, more than one person. No, impossible. Mac and cheese, okay. Garrett Potters? What? Really?
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Not my first time streaming, buddy.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him. The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him. Dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid. Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke. making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
I wonder where.
Ore and
Oh look,
wind
ore and wind
Perfect.
essence. Oh look, I can craft a hero sword. That's
A hero sword.
That's cool.
QED.
See, look. Current level, level 1. Next level. It just looks badass.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her,
Look at his shadow.
and she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. White-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Cute, said Reynardo. Oh, ravens. It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
Nope. I'm out. Dang it, I can't go back.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Reynardo picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, He'd hated home life anyway. What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind it, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Let's see here. You get to make the choice, Garrett. Sky Ripper. Alright.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot on the island, Renato could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it? If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Voidblade, Winterthorn, and Firestorm.
was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
You see this? So, you can replay this game over and over, like, not like replay it, but you finish it, you get to keep all the swords and all that material that you craft. See, I would need the Void Blade right now, and I could go back and do this.
Oh my god, look. Alright, sorry, I stopped watching live stream because I saw this Rainbow Six Siege Chimera Operators gameplay and started. Lion looks so cool. Also, you can have, Finka, she's Russian. They confirmed it, she's Russian.
Alright, that's cool.
And guess what? For Ryan, what he does is like he has a drone. They're both on attack, right? He has a drone that is up in the air that's indestructible, right? And that scans the entire enemy team on defense, and you can see exactly where they are, kind of like a Caviara, like even where their body is.
Isn't that a little bit overpowered?
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous
There better be a
weapon lay
giant
hidden within their
cooldown on that
walls?
scan.
The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the Lost Gods, thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one. He wasn't that good. Yet. Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Reynardo. No? Blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Look.
Huh.
Hero Wall. Hero Sword.
Fuck, man.
Ice Wall. Ice Cube.
I'm gonna watch your live stream again, sorry.
Alright, no problem.
I saw that.
Okay, I'm okay.
Just got murked.
Ow.
Say goodnight, Gracie,
Dang it.
said Reynardo, wondering who Gracie was.
The delay is so bad.
I'm sure it is.
I'm watching this on my TV.
Say hi to Gravity for me.
Luck Flames.
Hmm.
I know, I was looking up you. Luck of Flames. Luck.
What's it making it type for you?
It's like walk and look and like what?
Nice YouTube.
Luck.
See?
L
Wasn't so hard.
U C K. Of Flames. Not Lucky Flames. Oh my
The
god.
Lucky Flames, are you kidding?
No,
Oh, no.
I wish I was.
This is actually making me feel like committing suicide.
Alright, watching live stream on my.
It's a pretty nice looking game. Am I right?
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he probably remembered.
Oh, there's the Sky Ripper. Well, part of it.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry
Just don't
to
get
face
lost
her.
to Hunterworld.
She would find him.
It's a cool game. If I probably am. Okay. Which one?
Alright, so he needed to get this Sky.
So the core.
Which one has a cat? Which one's the cat?
Zenobia.
What does the Zenobia option do?
Well, you probably gotta kill her. She's the Emperor's daughter, his best general, but like, you already got the armature for the thing.
Core.
Core.
That's the word. Right.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him.
Hey, what?
Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Is the chat ruining the way it looks, in your opinion? Or?
I mean, there's not much really to see. So, yeah, no.
But like... Does this look better, though?
Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up? He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
This, like, yours called a great. I'm gonna like stop watching by looking at.
All right. What time is it on it?
This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful. I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Reynardo.
Hey, Ava, do you want to play Rainbow later? Oh, wait.
I hate you. Like, I actually hate you, though. You know, I can sleep right now. I won't feel bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm so sad. You made me die. This was it was 100%.
You're so stubborn. You should have just accepted your death. Come on.
I'm so hyped for Marvel, or like.
There was something
like,
sour in the air.
I can't wait for overpowered
for
lint.
A very long time.
What?
Can't wait for overpowered lint. That's what he is now. Not lion, lint. That's what I'm gonna call him now.
Alright, lint.
That's pretty OP, not gonna lie. It better have a giant cooldown.
What's
the scan?
Wait, you say this game is OP?
No, Lion. His ability is OP.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, on Rainbow?
Yeah.
Where did that go to?
Oh God. Okay.
What?
I died.
Ah.
Let's try that again, shall we? And then get hit right off the bat, right when I save. Let's try that again, shall we? Nice.
I'm also like Spider-Man.
Huh?
I'm also really excited for the Spider-Man.
Reynardo was remembering all his old there were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals.
Wait, really?
Mice and rabbits.
Yeah.
Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Long live the Emperor! Called the ravens.
Yeah, you're streaming Deadass Destructs.
Nice. Try reloading it.
I can't. I'm loading on my phone. It's still not working, Lock. Your stream just broke. Try it again.
I love when my stream freezes for no reason.
YouTube output. I can't watch YouTube. There we go. This is free. Bluff. Is this game free?
Yep.
Now I might download Warframe again.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature.
My God!
The wheels began to spin.
Oh my god.
Then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle.
It's either that or it was
Maybe he
free
should
for the
show it to
month.
some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Which one?
Well, I'm trying to reload, I think, so. Okay, there. The red one.
For scientists.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and you had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
Hey, remember this Warframe bug? Oh my god. Nice.
Why
Oh,
had the
oh,
parts of
gotta
the
love that
Sky
thumbnail.
Ripper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent
Yeah.
Emperor had dismantled it. The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Easy peasy, Mr. Quiet. Crap, squeezy.
It was a bit
All
windy up
artifact
here.
locations, Dark Stars 2. Yeah. Skirt. Hey, Locke, how hard have you skirted before? Like, how fucking How much can you skirt?
I don't know.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Did you mute me?
No.
No, well, cause like I don't know. It seems like the delay, cause like have a delayed reaction. Oh wait. Go health, or not health, movement speed.
Yeah. See. Look how much faster I am.
That's dead ass. Just keep unlocking or upgrading Steam
I can only
speed.
upgrade speed one more time, and then I'll have 2 times the speed that I used to.
You know, you don't smell any better when you're dead.
There we go. Come back. I can use speed again. Look how fast I am now.
uses girl until she has sex with him.
Stop. Nope, this is a friendly friend. No, dang it.
A legendary
This is a
weapon was
family
I have
friendly
141
what the
stream.
rebellion needed.
41 views on it.
They were outnumbered.
Great.
The once kind emperor had become a
Oh my
tyrant.
god, that's
But his
just.
ravens
We don't
love
need
it.
we don't need
for he
clickbait
fed
on
them
this
his
stream, dude.
victims, and the other animals
We
were
don't
too
need
frightened
clickbait.
to rebel.
Hey guys,
Renato
go
shuddered
subscribe
what
to
the emperor
MK
was
God.
Subscribe to nothing.
To bring back the lost gods, the black
MK God,
harvest.
MK God.
Unsubscribe
MK
to the
God,
MK God if you're surprised.
No.
Subscribe to him.
He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
I realize the only other person who is gonna watch this is Savi, right?
Yeah.
Or
no,
Killa.
She's supposed to watch.
Savi and or Killa.
I watch your stream sometimes. Like, I'm the only viewer that's on your Fortnite stream. That you said, oh look, another Fortnite stream. I'm the only one who's watched it.
Oh really? Come on, let me check that out to see if that's true. Oh yeah, you are the only viewer on that. I'm surprised I don't really have any views on the I remember this Warframe bug. Or the worst diva to ever play Overwatch. I only have 87 views now because I deleted most of my videos. No, I used to have like 300. But no, I don't.
Renato's
No,
path
we have
was
87.
clear.
Yeah, you have more views right
Scientists
now.
ensure the Sky Ripper was
But
safe
still.
to
Yeah.
use. Bring it
On
to the
one
rebel
video.
base, and
If
then
I undeleted
assault the Imperial fleet
I
for
hope
the
you
win.
realize I don't have that one where Savi said that. So
What? What do you mean that?
remember when I got her to say look I
yeah.
want Lucaveline's massive cock inside of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should have deleted it. Like actually, you should have put stepped it up. Like,
Well
what is she
well
gonna
I
do?
felt bad. I felt bad.
Shouldn't have.
Okay, what should I do? I only have enough ore for one of the swords, but 5 more ore and I'll be able to craft the sword. So I can get the advanced hero sword. It allows me to heal myself, which I kind of need right now, or I could get the firestorm.
Advanced hero
Which,
sword.
alright.
His trusty
Doesn't
old
look
sword was
badass.
always a little better when he sharpened it.
There we go.
Just looks badass. That's it. Just looks badass. This ninja's fast though. You're good. Not that fast as you do the 2 times speed.
Energy spheres.
Ow.
Easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention.
Wow, this game copy dark siders.
Wait, what? How? Just sent that guy to his doom. Imagine that happened. Imagine you just have this guy, right? Just wait. And he just does that to you. Oh. Never mind. And he just does.
Ooh, Renato hated warlocks. The way they stayed back and loved pain and death from a distance. Cowards. Really dangerous, effective cowards.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I started streaming 35 minutes ago.
Oh.
Watch it for 30 minutes.
Nice.
When's the first boss fight coming up?
Very soon.
You sure?
I'm just kidding. It's not
This
really
was
boss
much
fights, I
easier
don't
than
think. I'm not
free
sure. I don't really remember.
Well, I kinda wanna go get my abyssal fucking armor. You think I'm fucking
I'm pretty sure I got this. I gotta do this with the scientist, and then
Renato was
I have
thrilled.
one more thing, and
The
that's it.
scientists seemed to think he
That-
put
that
the
was-
Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would
look.
widen
I'm
and
gonna
widen
go
until our
be
whole
on the,
existence fell
like,
into it.
Another toad sighed.
And like medium is like
Irving still believes in string theory.
talking shit.
At
And
least
that could
go
be
see
one way single
Calaveras.
player.
Yeah.
Just
Said the
ask
worried
me if you
toad.
like still want me to make a choice.
He knows
and I'll
more
make
than
it. I'll, like,
anyone else has
hop on
forgotten about the
see.
Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely,
Alright.
it would be Calaveras.
Yeah.
It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel
Dude, I love
base
this
and
guy
ask the generals
who- I don't know
there
if I'm
what he
allowed
could
to
do
shout
with
him
a
out.
weapon that he dared not use.
But this guy who's fucking like just the tail
Alright, which one?
does, okay, if you stop doing that, then I can actually see who did.
Oh, sorry.
Ever a soon. Green one? Green one.
But okay.
Renato was about to leave
Hey, listen,
when he
if
was
you find-
stopped
you asked
by
me.
one of the scientist toads.
There is something else you should know. There are rumors that the Ravens are searching for an ancient artifact on a nearby desert island. There are legends
Your
of something
mumbler
called
merch!
Emberstone, a gem of great and
That joke,
evil
unless you're a Rick and
power.
Morty fan.
Where is this island? Asked Renato.
Yeah, sort of that way.
Said the toad, pointing vaguely west. The fleet was already there. There was nothing Renato could do about it. For the moment. On the way to the ruins of the city of Ubar, Renato had plenty of time to ponder what the toads had said. Strings and holes and something called anti-stuff. Well, he didn't understand any of it, but it made him nervous.
Stop,
Renato would hear
stop,
one metaphor
stop,
inside
stop,
the
stop.
Sky Ripper was safe, and then
Bad
another,
info.
and worry it was catastrophic.
Bad dogs!
If it could destroy the entire world,
Oh my god!
nothing was worth risking that.
Oh my god.
But if it couldn't,
I miss Killer.
then not using it would be an act of cowardice.
Like,
He would
actually.
bring the Sky Ripper to the council. Wiser heads would know what to do.
Bork, 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 bork. Bork, 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 bork.
The truth was, if it wasn't safe, then it was dangerous. They couldn't use it. He'd found the Skyripper for nothing. He should have rescued his friend Lupino. Oh, he should have confronted Zenobia. He had nothing but his sword. But maybe the Council would have an idea?
Wow, Ava, how dare you make a poor decision.
Why, what happened?
I can't even use the Skyripper. Wow.
Your sword that you got?
No, the Skyripper. The like thing that we've been searching for. The thing that's following me right now. The godly thing that kills all the gods. Can't even use it because the choice you just made. That's good. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now. And anyone who does watch the stream.
Of all the artisans he was
I'm like
creating
something like
employment
listening.
for.
If you chose
Truly, he was a
if you
job
chose the
creator.
second one, Ava, I mean if you chose the first one and all that, then the whole world falls apart because you use it and it tears a hole. Yep.
Oh, so I made a good decision. Hell yeah, nigger.
I'm not sure. I haven't been this way. You might still do that. Oh yeah, now I can get the fire sword. That's nice.
The fires are good.
This burning sword from
It
the south
sets
was
people on
terrific
fire.
for barbecuing sausages and
And it looks
ravens.
really cool.
Well, you know, us Germans can do that just with Jews, right? We can just like kind of just do that.
Just stop.
I'm just
You
saying.
know, this sword does kind of look like a sword from Darksiders 2, I'm not gonna lie. The hero sword.
Not only that, the levers and stuff.
Darksiders
Sure,
invented levers. Confirmed.
I like how they look.
I know, I was making a joke, my dude.
Don't look down, he thought.
Bitch, try me.
See, check this out. One fiery boy.
A raven called, "There he is!"
Watch your stream.
They ran away. Coy.
This one arm, almost.
They knew
Okay.
he had the core, didn't they?
KBB.
And they were afraid of it. Little did they know.
You guys, if you didn't know,
He couldn't
me and
use it.
Waka Flame have a
Wait.
gay relationship.
If
For
they
the
didn't
reason
know he
of
couldn't
it.
use it,
He just
Most
like a mini
definitely.
gift, but like we do.
a sword
Yep.
can be powerful without ever being
Ava,
drawn from
Ava,
scabbard.
you can't tell people that. We already talked about that.
Had to, you know.
Anyone ever tell you you have a lovely eye? No?
Oh no, I can't go back now.
Oh no. Your mom will be your grave.
What's the
Stop.
point of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
Come on.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Nani?
Oh my. Senju! Nani!
What does Sand Force speak Japanese? What does that translate to English?
Wait, what? What, like Nani? Nani Dore? I know Nani means what?
No, I still pictured it as you guys are never with a character. I would never see that until last year.
Oh my god, no.
I'm being serious. Look, I'm sorry to say this. They will literally always patronize you
Let's just keep this between us, if you don't
as
mind.
Loki. That's what I meant.
Okay. You can picture me as him. But not
One that has,
my
like, a
never
weird
winter character.
No, I know you're never with character Loki.
Oh. Oh. No. Please no.
Renato barely made it to the hideout
Why is that too
when he was
close to your
shoved into
face
a
and
meeting
you
room.
don't want to let us know?
He laid out his plan. They were shocked.
No. It's
Bluffed the
terrible though.
Emperor with an unusable
It's
weapon.
not that bad, but
Look,
It's brilliant.
Look, I'm
Laughed
always
Renato.
gonna die until you
He
say
keeps
your
sending
face.
ravens. None of them come back.
Actually,
How does he know it's my
I'm
sword?
being serious.
I suppose there's no
Like, I know
harm in
it
these
sounds
things.
stupid. Like I just can't imagine you. Like, that was like the first thing I saw
Quote the
of
speaker.
you that
I
it,
shall attempt to
so
hit
that-
him by
okay,
fire.
shush.
It was a huge bluff. Renato had no cards to play. Just a weapon that could maybe destroy everything he hated and everything he loved. Could he be sure it wouldn't work? No, of course not. Of course the Emperor couldn't be sure it wouldn't work, and he must believe in ancient weapons if he hoped to bring back the lost gods, right?
Actually, Ava, maybe you did make the wrong decision. Where he destroys the place. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna see what happens.
You don't leave a cow upstairs,
What
but not
terms could
downstairs.
he offer Isengrim III? Now, he would have to step
That's
down,
nice to know.
obviously. And accept the rebellion? Was that asking too much? Maybe Renato would ask him to make Zenobia Empress. Yeah, his daughter, after all. She would never sacrifice innocent kittens and puppies to bring back the lost gods. No. Renato had to seem confident. Overconfident, even. Like he was sure he could blow up the Emperor's ship to hell. I mean, who believes a cautious bluff?
Oh, never mind. No, you don't use it. You just use it to bluff the Emperor.
Right. That's right, nigga. I could do that.
You just say it's what's it called? Can't say racist stuff on the stream, dude.
Things.
Come on.
Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for
Oh,
that.
no, parents won't know. I can't.
Okay, what do I do now?
What? What are the choices?
I got speed maxed out.
Okay. Health. That's it. Maybe damage.
There's no damage. Well, there's aggressive defense, which does damage from countering the attack. When they go at you, you can like attack their sword
do
and
it.
knock someone.
Health then.
Just healing up. Or
The portal was heavily guarded.
Okay,
Let's
level
go
up,
someplace they really didn't want us to go.
I just made him hit his own teammate. That's nice. Okay. That took a little minute to load.
Oh, Will.
If they didn't want their
Like Lil
things
Pump?
broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Like, look, like Little Pump.
I'm not responding to that.
Why not? Think of Pump.
You know why. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. It always ends on the ship place, so.
Huh?
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Flimsy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
I hate warlocks. Not as much as the shield guys that are gonna come, because they do so much damage. And there's a bunch of enemies, it targets the wrong person and you can't hit them. Really irritating. I barely got that. Oh my god.
It was good to practice your moves, Lord Bernardo. Limbo.
One of these days, I'm gonna say random hot guy. He's like, okay. That's it. Just say okay.
Oh, it was
You think it's offensive
strange.
because he's stupid.
Fighting to place a weapon he could not use.
I think it's offensive, by the way.
But he could end the war tonight with just a threat. So much more humane than destroying a ship or an entire fleet. And then he would destroy the Sky Ripper in case some other adventurer was tempted. You never knew about some of these other foxes. Soon, it would all be over.
Oh, Marie. Sundere. Nani?
Bernardo felt a little better.
Hey, Mom! Mom! Or whoever's here, whoever's like, if you're a murderer, just come and kill me already. Alright, get over with my murder right now.
Just stop.
All my mac and cheese. Waffles.
Would you rather give up your mac and cheese or give up your life? Aw, dang
For
it!
some reason, Bernardo remembered a fairy tale his mother had told him. About a land
Mac
where
life,
beauty
my mac and
apes,
cheese is life.
animals, and land.
Dude, you're right. Dang it!
What?
Freaking died twice. Stupid warlock. So annoying. Because I focus so much on...
Do they do a lot of damage?
Yeah, a lot of damage. And they stay in the back and they teleport after every time you hit them.
That's fun.
For a moment, I wished that somebody had been watching.
I think he's going on the big ship now. He's about to. Yep.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some
When you're
sort of
hitting the
lesson
back
there,
and
wasn't
guns
there?
out. X.
Yep, there's the shield guys.
Are they like really cancerous?
So basically, you have to get an enemy. You have to grab him and throw him at him, so he drops his shield and kill him. See, like, look, you can't kill him like this. You gotta grab this guy, hit him, and then.
I told you I'm not watching it.
All right.
Like, oh, that's not cute.
My baby is good, mate.
Well, I'm about to go against the boss. Yep, there's the place to enter. Do you want to join really quick? Alright, it's Gucci, my dude.
He set up the Sky Ripper. and
I'm
let it
sure
warm
it's a
up.
great stream.
Zenobia came out,
Great.
flanked by
I'll
a
watch
whole
it later. Though.
platoon
I'll watch
of
it later.
ravens.
Alright.
I
Saw
know
it the
you,
time
Renato.
stream.
You won't actually use
I'll
that,
go to it.
she said. I know what the scientist told you. That it would totally blow up your fleet. You're reckless, Renato. Bold. Dashing. Brave. Devil-may-care. Wild. Impulsive. Hasty. Rash. Sometimes even a little harebrained. A bit feckless, even. You just don't think things through. Oh, get to the point, woman. But you're not crazy. How do you know I didn't go crazy? Demanded Renato, doing his very best to look crazy. Well, go ahead then. Press the trigger. Oh, damn her. She'd seen through him again. She never fell for his bluffs. This was the moment to do something brilliant. To come up with exactly the right thing to say, to make a heroic move. That's what heroes do. But he couldn't think of anything that wasn't obviously stupid. He was too shocked to move. Her ravens came and seized the Sky Ripper. He stared as they pushed it over the side into the abyss. Hey! Oh, I fought really hard to get that. It should never have come back. And he had to admit she was right. She had always been right. It was one of the frustrating things about her. Years later, as he rotted to his death in an Imperial prison cell, Renato was still trying to come up with something clever and heroic that he could have done in that last moment. But he never could. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And
Okay,
now he was back there.
that's a story done.
What?
Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision
Okay.
into the future?
Story 22,
A
Poker
useful
Face. What
vision
kind
if
of
it was
hero are
true.
you? A hero that can turn
He
into a
learned
hope
something.
that can turn a hopeless
The core was
situation into an
powerful,
opportunity. Who
but
can win the war with
dangerous if
firing a
used
single
improperly.
shot?
But what about the battle? Can you win the battle? No. Can't. Why? Because he's not a true MKer like me.
New location,
By the MK
Desert
God
Temple.
YT.
So there are 24 different endings to the game.
Dead ass.
Uh-huh. I know all of these
Huh.
truth. I know all of the truth except for this one. Zenobia is in love.
Oh, that is one.
His old friend betrays him.
Did you hear that voice crack, Luck? Oh, I heard that voice crack, Luck. No,
My voice
that's
crack?
not-
I had a
yeah,
voice
your
crack.
voice crack.
Oh really?
Yeah, you just did. Yeah, you just went like, ah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's on stream too.
I gotta delete my stream now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
But just
Well,
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came,
but what?
he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't
No,
make
Mum.
the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip
I'm not surprised
backwards
you've done streaming.
towards the beginning. And he realized
about to be.
that his adventure was just beginning. The
No, I
clouds
would. I
parted
want to
over
start
the
streaming,
Isles of
but I feel like I want to
Boreas.
get bored really
It was
fast.
time to choose.
Wait, what?
Ian was in
Yeah,
trouble.
after watching my stream, they'd
Ravens
be
are
like, well,
scouting
this
for the
guy's just a
Skip River
knockoff.
race.
He's not as good, so I don't really want
They
to watch
needed a
him.
game changer.
Uh-huh, yeah,
the
that's
Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals.
Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought
Smell
Renato.
that.
On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing.
Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay. And now we have more stories and all that. Blah, blah, blah. So that's where I'm gonna end this stream. Pretty good stream. I bet no one
Subscribe to
even
KGod
watched.
YT.
Shut up! I bet no one even watched 10 minutes of it. But that's nice.
I did.
Don't. No. Well,
Subscribe.
besides you, obviously. Well, and this other girl that watches my stream, and this
Her
King
name
Cali
is
guy.
Savi. She's
She's a thought.
mad.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
she's mad.
She sent
She
me
wants it
nudes,
so bad.
definitely. She's going to send me nudes, I promise.
Probably will. Let's be honest.
I'll leak
Let's
the
actually be
child
honest.
nudes. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, leak
Alright,
it.
bye. I'm ending the stream now. It's getting too bad. No, stop streaming.